Okay, come on then.
I took my last time in one take, so that's what I want. I was like, we're gonna do this.
Let's go.
So.
We're only gonna give you one take. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Okay, so what's your superpower as a teacher?
Ooh, organizing chaos. I'm a PE teacher, so if it's not organized, it's just chaos.
You know, my superpower as a teacher is probably the same superpower every other teacher has. It's just to hold my bladder. But I can also do it while listening to conversations across the room, while grading essays, and talking to his students. So I'm a multitasker, that's my superpower.
What's your best teacher hack that makes life easier?
I know that not everything's gonna get done. And so my hack is to pick my top 3 every day so I can be successful for the kids.
Probably brain breaks. Gets them up moving. They like tricks their mind a little bit, but then they go sit down and it's like the perfect like little 5 minutes to just regroup.
Front end load. And then what I'm talking about is like systems and processes and procedures and things like front load all that, and they'll do all the heavy lifting for the rest of the school year. It's great.
I found this little company that like you can take a picture of your face and put it on a stamper, and then on the top it says tolls tested and approved. And so if somebody does a good job, instead of writing a bunch of notes, I just stamp it and move on.
Is there something students do that secretly cracks you up, but you have to pretend that it doesn't?
When they roast each other, because either it's hilarious and spot on, or it's totally off the wall and not a roast at all, but they think it is. So either way, it's hilarious, but you can't laugh.
It is so hard not to laugh when they roast each other, and 6th graders are amazing at it.
Farting and falling. But if they're embarrassed, I kind of try to like help them play it off.
If I'm absent and I come back and they forgot that I was gonna be absent, I have to answer to them. And they get very offended. They're like, where were you? Why weren't you here?
What's the most unexpected thing you've ever learned from a student?
That grace goes both ways. And they give you the, it's okay, Mrs. Cash, and that cheer on when I maybe messed up or forgot to put my name on the paper. And just that they remind you of the goodness in the world.
I was teaching kindergarten and I had this little girl with the curliest hair, adorable, always did what she was supposed to, high achieving, and it was snack time. And she came up to me and she gave me my favorite joke I've ever heard. Why didn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it didn't want to get stuck in the crack.
What's something about teaching that no one warned you about, but definitely should have?
How attached you're gonna get to the kids.
How attached you can get to kids in 10 months.
It's just, it's like baby birds flying away from the nest. I'm so proud that I prepared them for it, but then at the same time, they gotta fly away. I started crying. I'm a crier, I'm very sentimental. I can't help it. Like, I even cry at commercials. So it's just, if I start crying, just go with it.
What's the best bribe a student has ever offered you?
Ooh, I've been bribed up to $1,000 not to talk to a parent after school because they were not doing the right thing.
Is there a really off-the-wall thing you've overheard in the hallway a student say?
I mean, when I'm in the hallway, I'm getting kids together, and they usually have to be quiet. But I mean, kids lick the floor, kids lick each other's arms, and that's probably the most, like when they're saying, stop licking me, I'm like, who's licking who? Like, what? Why are we licking?